Hello and welcome. Right, I think I've got everybody's courses ready. This is going to be my largest thing to date ever of a harvest where we've got so much to do in one session. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of juggling. So with no further ado, I am going to say my words. We're going to go straight into a monster time lapse. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Well, I can honestly say that this time I've done it all in one session. Yeah, literally, we did everything all in one recording session, unbroken in time. So I'm very, very pleased. We'll have a look in a minute to see how well we did, but it's a little bit strewn out. I'm going to do the straw because that's an episode in itself. That is a monster thing. And I'm seriously thinking of, I think we're going to bring the baler down from the top, or either I'd love to go Heston, or for the first time ever, bring the mod in that actually does bigger bales. I've always wanted to have a go, and if there's ever a time to want to use big bales, I would say it's right now for doing that. So also it did make me aware that I think what we're going to do is I'm going to put the use of leftovers silo, the bunker silo, down, and I'm going to go big. I've only ever done that once before, and that was on Attingham, because there's just nothing that can process this level of chaff, and yeah, I mean it takes straw as well, so we can go monstrous. Would be nice, because we have the monster of all BGAs that can easily devour that. And also, it is true, I've got to try my best as a content creator to actually always do my absolute best. This is absolutely fantastic, it really is. Somebody said, it may have been Mr. CDB, that is this a game changer on one of their mod review titles, and I've got to be honest, it might not have been Mr. CDB, but somebody did, and I've got to be honest, it really is. Now you've got to lower the entire thing, yeah, so that care wheels on the floor, yeah, which would give the needed support. I think it probably need a bit more. Probably in real life you need to stick something underneath the a wheel or something underneath, but I don't know. I just think it's weird when people talk about the limits on the front 3-point link. I know this is probably quite a high grade one, but I'm not sure it's big enough to cope with all of that lot. But it's specially made, and these things may exist, so it's been allowed, so I'm not going to argue with it. But let's just get this in there, and then we can see an accurate, now that's sugar beet. And also, yeah, this is it's the cleanup. It's always you sort of forget, oh yeah, but I've got all my trailers, the sugar beet trailers to stick in. I didn't also realise that the chaff wouldn't go into the Grain Quid Pro. I thought it did, but it really didn't like it. And I've eventually got the gist that it's the second thing on the back. I kept on dropping, as you would have seen, the weight. Yeah, I really did. I did learn eventually, I really did. Right, so we need to grab the lorry, stick that in here. Look in the, both the Grain Quid Pro for some, because we put some of the straw in there just to see. I know we already had, I would say, about 750 tonnes, because we did shift a bit a couple of sessions ago. So it was 993 or 996. Don't ask me how I remember that, but I do. Oh no, it's still 2.5 tonnes. Still worth. Look up the tally if everything's now I had to bring the little tractor. I'd never realised that although that is big enough for you to take a Fendt or that big wide John Deere with the crawlers on, it doesn't fit through very well. I had to abandon that thing, we've got the little Valtra. That Valtra is absolutely amazing. I love Valtras, they're amazing, and by comparison the New Holland, it don't half skid around at the back. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but I've always said every time I've got in that tractor, it skids around a little bit too much. It does. Right now. Let's go and grab. Yeah. Oh, that's right. One of them was taking wages. I did notice. Right. Yeah. That's because he can't unload. Right. Well, it can. Yeah. Now this was a weird one. Yeah. I didn't know the button for unloading this one, whereas the others I can figure out. So let's stick this in the monster. Obviously, we've already stuck some sugar in. I thought, I'm over there. I'm really not that far. I thought it's equally as far from our silo as it is to go to the sugar place. So why don't we just go to the sugar place? And I concur. Wasn't a bad idea. Yeah, this here, I've got to be honest, it really does skid. I had to really, really slow down. And I mean really slow down to actually make this. Yeah, it sort of wants to twist and turn, and it's not a light tractor. I've always had problems with it. I don't know whether it's not quite made right or whether it is really like that in real life. But it really is a little bit... Yeah, no, we're not going to get all of this in, are we? No, thank goodness that was a normal work, because if that was course bait, it would have packed this away. It wouldn't have had to do it again to unfold it. I just thought I'd be thorough, because with doing it all in one, I thought, let's do it properly as well, because I'd often do this, and then I'd come back and perhaps, I don't know, no, I think I always do like to clean my fields up. If I leave one little tub like it, that one over we can see in the far corner, yeah, maybe, but I've done a good tidy up. Let's fold away. Oh, I know, so I meant to do the header, yeah. And we need to do the pipe. I don't think we're going to get all of this in here. Well, I don't know. It's only like 7 tons. It may just about by the skin of our teeth do it. I do love it when a blank comes together. Plagiarisation. The A team said it first. I know, but I come from that era, and it is a fantastic saying. It really is. So then, let's get this put into the. Yeah, we're going to have to look. Oh, that's the point, actually. Oh, now remember what happened last time you tried to take that beast that away. Yeah, we need to be taking this. We'll follow. Make sure that the Rex has completely emptied into that, which it should have done, I think. Also, we've got the lorry. We grab everybody, stick them all on follow, and go up to the sugar plant. Oh, no, I was right first. Fantastic. Oh, wow. You don't get much closer than that being full. Yeah, this is a beast. Really probably could do with the bigger tractor, but this is the one that got... Isn't this the one that got stuck up the hill? I think it is. Sure, this was the one that I made the mistake of literally taking it up the hill. So this time we're going to learn my lesson. We're going to go over the railroad. Yeah, and then we'll have a good wrecking backwards. It's been a monster session, but yeah, that has definitely been. I have done bigger sessions in so much as I've never done it over one. I mean, I did a poplar harvest on Attingen. I must have done that in about 4 or 5 different sessions because it was such a monster. It was mind-numbing. Right. Fantastic. Then we'll have a bit of a count up and see how well we did. We will not sleep. No. No, I hope that gets fixed soon. I don't know. It literally came again. All these little secrets, updates that happen. The only reason you know that it happens is the fact that. Now, hang on a minute. Why are you going so slow? There's no linear way. Right, okay. This is probably a job for the biggie. Yeah. Not by an object, indeed. You're not even moving. Not going to go over those monsters. They are humongous. I'm trying to be realistic and go with them like that, and then got to sort of like go around the edges of them because you do want to cut across where possible like that, where you're not actually going straight into almost, it would be like going over a brick wall because they are monsters. I'd say they're about 3.5 foot. Yeah, I mean, I know straw's light, but it's still got mass. Yeah, and there's a bit of straw there that I realised I missed. Right, okay, well that's still on the follow. Oh no, it won't, because I'll break the follow, won't I? But although there was not very much, I've got to be honest, the sugar beet harvesters were the best. They were quite good. Now, yeah, a few issues, and I was getting all stressed. And I thought, you know, just chill. If they're wasting like 1,000 in wages and they're sitting there, I don't care. I thought, I'm not being funny, but just chill. And I did. calmed down and I thought, oh, let's just crack on. Yeah, we seem to be having all manner of problems. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will correct it in a minute. Now then, will this actually cope? Now that I've got to be honest, that works really well. The pass-through weight. That is, I'm used to using the. Keep forgetting this. I keep wanting to say Rastaman, and it's not a Rastaman. And I know what it is. I use it all the time. The pass-through weight, but it's weekend again. My words up now. Now you've got to see it. Yeah, it's weird. It's got to really be angled so you can actually sort of see it in the angle. It's a very clever mod, really. Not perfect, as in course, and I was thoroughly amazed. Of course, I wasn't sure that it would actually work with the Laker Tech. I thought, is it going to work? Is it? Oh wow, this is even struggling. So I can see why a 400 horsepower beast would struggle. It is. This is a monster. Mind you, I think it is. It's called the Mother Bin, isn't it? It really is a monster. Yeah, this is. I think this is the biggest tractor in the game, other than the Big Bud, which I haven't got in. Yeah. No, I know. I don't like the big buds, but always seem to manage without them. I used to have them in the early game. I don't use them very often. I prefer ones with front 3-point links. I've always said that. Now then, we should be able to manage now. So let's get this little lot up, hopefully without any further incidents. Is there a train on the track? Not as far as you can see. Yeah, and we'll go right past the shop. That's the bestest way, I think. Yeah, so it could have been an awful lot worse. Nice tickle on the hour as well at 1 o'clock. But yeah, this has been, it really has been probably one of the longest sessions I've recorded. Good job it's a Saturday, because I would have had to have done this. That's what I thought. I thought I've been sort of looking forward to this, but also not, because I know the troubles that you often get with Monster Harvest, where you've got lots of workers and you're the only one directing the show, really. Know there's issues, and then you get stressed, and then you start to sort of choke up yourself and make mistakes, and then you sort of panic and all that type of stuff happens. But I thought, no, just chill, we can sort this. It's just little one problem after another, you'll sort it, don't worry, and it's true. And I know a little mark was put there a long time ago. Oh, have I got an indicator on? I have. So then, oh, that's always tickled me about following me off and lashes into your rear end. Often it's quite hilarious. But yes, so we put most of it, to be honest, in the. There's a lot of chaff all over the place, and I've got to decide where we're sticking that monster. It is huge. It is. I only did it once on Attingham at the very end because I thought otherwise I would have had to. Oh, now is this? No, you have to put that up, I believe, and. If I remember rightly, we have to really, really go far across. I seem to recall it only just, only just do this. I seem to recall. Where to literally sort of scrunch against the posts to make this work. Wow, that shows how heavy this is. And of course these are cut sugar beets, so this is going to be much better than last time because we should have a fairly decent mix on. Yeah, we'll drag it in. I apologise, cars, for the inconvenience. It's going to take a while, I should say. Well, we don't have to look at that. We could look at the straw and all the rest of it whilst we're doing this. We could use our brain, and if we go to this, 71 tons of sunflowers, and we have got that all in. 42 tons of wheat. Don't we want to be doing 28 tons of milk, 7 tons of TMR wood chips, 141 tons of grass? That's still at the top. 542 tons of straw. Now that is in silos. That is not what's the total. No, we've got more in the Grain Quid Pro. 40 tons of manure, 71 tons of slurry, 2.6 tons of that. Right, now then, now in the productions, we want to be having a look. Yeah, the grass, 87 tons at the top. So we've got some grass somewhere. Of course we have. Yeah, we did it for the sheep. Of course we did. Now then, industrial BGA. No, that's not what we're looking for. These should be churning out, and they are selling. I'd like to do something about. I've still got 400. Isn't that coming down? Wasn't it 500 and something though? So the sugar's going in nicely. Production shed is all full on the manure, not so full on the slurry, full on the digestate. We can stick plenty of that in. Yeah, we don't need to. It's already in. Yeah, and the sugar beet. Oh wow! So actually, the sugar beet is still monstrously high. 25,800 cycles per month times 2. But no, but it still only do 25,800. It cuts that in half. So, in essence, this is what you've got to work out. Is it worth? Oh, my sugar beet isn't very expensive on its own, is it? So I suppose yes. And I know I haven't done the sugar cane. I know I haven't. I was having that much trouble. I thought, we'll not speed the day up. We'll just literally. Now this is what I'm interested in. We've got some oats and sunflowers in there as well. Oh, okay, that's nowhere near as much as I thought it was. Okay, 416 tons, is that all? 512 tons of digestate. Oh, wow, that is a lot. Milk, how much has that got in it? Not a lot. That has done its job and pushed it out. Clothes, 1.5. Canola. Oh, storing. We want to be, not selling. Definitely not selling, not yet. And fabric wool. That needs some more stuff sticking in. So nowhere near as much straw as I thought, really. Although it's 416 plus what was in the normal storage. So, yeah, let's go to the top again. It was 400 again, wasn't it, I think? Yeah, 542 tons. So it is 900 tons of straw. We did stick a lot. I think we're pushing it. Right, that's done. Oh, well, that's true. We've not quite finished up. Yeah, I'm scrunching. You've got to stay straight, otherwise it scrunches and it really puts a lot of pressure. I think you can't. Yeah, I seem to recall getting stuck on this before. You sort of got to go straight because you just can't. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, we're sort of stuck on the. I think that also was stuck on the lamppost. So we need to get the angle. It's got steering axles as well, which isn't helping. I mean, I know they do help in a way, but not in a good way. Whoa, am I still? Seriously? It is a monster to steer. I mean, it is really like having a mini silo, I suppose. Ooh, and it's done it again. This is what it kept doing before, because it's such a monster. It really is. You've got to. You need like to turn around and account it. Ooh, why will I not turn? Has the weight got in the way now? That's typical. Right, in that case, we're going to stick it on the front. In fact, I don't really need... No, we do. I would need to stick that sugar in on top to see the proper... It's 70 odd tons. I think we can safely say... I know, but I must admit, I myself do like to do this properly. So let's just pull it out of the way. Sugar. Remember, you're going to go to close the lamppost. Right, okay. sort that out next time. Let's just stick this in and then we can truly have it. I mean, it is monstrous, I've got to be honest. I've well enjoyed everything 3. I was right. 2 would have been monstrously long. It really would. 3, I've done it on Rombos, right? It was a similar size field to I think it was bigger though, if I'm honest. I think that field was bigger than our sugar beet field that we had on Rombos. And that takes some doing. It is amazing when you think that Rombos is bigger in some ways than most American maps. Some of the fields we had on that were absolutely monstrous. So it is, even though this is big, it doesn't feel. Why did that? No, I think you need to go the other way. Yeah. Right, anyway, that's all we need. Yeah, let's just have a look at that production. Oh, I'm a bit phased, I think, from all the action today. It's a little bit too much. I'll be glad to have a bit of a chill. Right, sugar beet is 600, 700, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, just over 700. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it is 710 odd of sugar, so that is amazing. And the beauty of doing, yeah, we're going to put the sugar cane in soon as well. Let's have a look. So that's that's a lot. The sugar beet cut sugar is but it's 3, so that's not bad actually at all. 5 produce 3, 2 produce 1. So is that better or worse, Ray? I'm not sure. It's hard to tell whether that. Never was brilliant at fractions where there's similar fractions. Anyway, that is the end of the session. I'm trying to think, have I missed anything? Or I don't think so. We're not going to rush through and say about the sugar cane. We're going to do that next time. And also say I deliberate about a baler, whether there'll be at least one or what. Did I look at the sales? I think I will have done, but I always forget. Oh, isn't that typical? It's a 6 metre though. A very good price. But yes, vehicle leasing costs. What did I lease? Oh, of course. We're going to buy that. Definitely. Yes. Fantastic. And now we're pretty much where we were before. But with the addition of that header. Yeah, it worked, Tree. I was just wanting to see if it did. Oh, chaff. Mr. Smith, chaff. Yeah, this is true. I think everybody would be like saying, come on, what about the chaff? So I would say I agree totally. What about the chaff? Where is it? Grass chaff. Ooh. We didn't break the mill. But we made a valiant effort. 900 odd tons almost. Short 700 litres of 900 tons of chaff. So that's going to make some beautiful silage. But I say, we'll worry about sticking... I'll show you. We'll have a bit of a victory lap. I do love these headlands on field 7 are monstrous. We might actually do it ourselves. So it's production. No, is it? No, it's not. It's will be silos. Use of leftovers, and it's this big square one. Not used it in ages. I think I'd recognise it. No, not those. Old bunker silo. A lot of mods in. Side battery deck. Drive over bunker silo. Oh, I've got a lot of silos. Floor silos. Use of leftovers. That's that one there. Not sure actually. I think I've 25 times. I might prefer these ones. But I think we're going to get an awful. Surely the drive-through ones are. We could put 2 drive-through ones. I think we'll be able to do that. I don't think one's going to be enough though. Oh no, it is. Yeah, no, definitely. We could. It is true though. We probably could. We could stick this down. Oh, it's a shame about those trees. It fits so perfectly there. We could have a go, I suppose. It would be so perfect to go down the side of the shed, and also easy access at the top. Although no drive-through really, isn't that? We could stick it there. What about up here, like that away? That would do nicely there, I think, and it wouldn't block the routes. Makes it a bit tight to where that tree is. Yeah, it does a bit. Yeah, do I really want to squeeze something in like that? About some of these have no, these are not. I suppose. Would you really want silage stinking at the house? Well, there's a letter. I know I tried to be realistic, but no, yeah, that is a yeah, but I don't want to be too far away. That's that. That wouldn't be too far, but then you've got the road. Yeah, there's cars there, so we will deliberate next time when we've got a bit more time. But all that remains to be said for this particular session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this exciting journey. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of work still kicked up about this. Yeah, so there's all of the chaff has got to be stuck in there. So I'm going to time lapse that because that's going to be monstrous. 900 litres. Definitely, I do think the drive-through is definitely the better option though, because we can use the big lorries because they're 108 tons each, and we've got 2 of them. So I think that would be the way to go. And also, because of the weight of the lorries, it would be fantastic. You can use them as the stamper down as the to compress the silage, the grass, the chaff. I will get it right, honest. Yeah, but as I said, yeah, all that remains to be said is goodbye for now.